Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing another path work with me using the Thoth deck. The Queen of Cups video that I did a while ago now was just a one-time thing, but people loved it so much and I got so many requests to do another one that, well, here you go, here's another one. For this I'm again using my Thoth deck, and I chose today the Princess of Discs. I really love her. And last time I apologized during the video saying that, well, English isn't my first language, but I think you know that. I kept starting my sentences with I and me, and I thought that was maybe a little bit strange, a little bit, well, unhelpful, but actually most of the comments said that actually helped with, placing yourself in the card like I was doing at that very moment. So I'm just going to do that again today. The first time I did this, it was with the Queen of Cups from the Thoth deck. And there I really went in, not expecting anything, which is really the way to go, I think, with path working, this type of stepping through the borders of the card. But this real great thing happened, this actual plot twist for myself as well. I was just as surprised as anyone watching, I think. I'm not gonna, spoil the surprise, but I will link the video below or put it in the end card thing so that you can click it easily at the end of the video. We'll see if something similar to that happens today with the Princess of Discs. But anyway, I hope that you'll be able to relax and come with me on this trip to this very place somewhere in the cosmos. So let's go. Okay, so this is the earthy part of Earth. First of all, let's relax. Body, mind, jaw, forehead, voice, breath. Prepare to step through the borders of the card. And I'm just going to say what I see, what comes through, what I feel, what I smell, what I experience in there, what happens. Now I'm flipping the perspective today. I am the Princess of Discs today. We are going to look through her eyes. I am very proud, aware of the way that I stand, the way that my body is firmly on the ground, probably barefoot and proud, as I said, and comfortable with taking up space wherever I go. And taking up space is not, I need this, this is mine. This is just the way that is most equal for everyone. And I am not compromising my light and my freedom and my will to be exactly who I am. Now the robe I have on, the staff I hold, the disc I hold, the horns I have on top of my head, even my hair braided, is all heavy, but it is a part of me. I feel these heavy horns, like a heavy crown, very natural though, on top of my head. I feel my thick hair braided. I feel that weight on my head, on my scalp. Around my neck I have this cloak. In my right hand, a long staff with this beautiful crystal at the end emanating light. I'm standing next to this altar that I have placed there. That I have placed in this plane that is between Earth and another realm. This is a very cosmic deck to me. In my left hand I hold this beautiful disc with all the petals and the yin-yang symbol in the middle. It's my sigil. It's what I am here to do. My breasts are inflated, my belly as well, as I am carrying a child. My body is nude underneath this very sheer dress. The only thing on my body, on my skin, that isn't heavy. This is very light. And this is just another truth. Another part of me that is so free from shame. I actually do not know shame. I understand what it means to be humble, but it's not exactly something I focus on, since my will and my path is more important to me than what others think, and more important to me than some sort of goodness, some sort of patience, some sort of virtue that I don't really care about. I see this large fabric as my cloak. It's touching my neck and my shoulders, my arms. I feel it against my legs, and it is continuing downwards and becoming one with the earth, with what is growing there. At the same time, I understand that what comes from beneath, what is growing, becomes my cloak and becomes me. I am one and the same. I am connected to the earth, and the earth is me as well. In my belly, I hold the promise of tomorrow, and this is very important because I fully believe in this potential. I fully believe that this is the truth, that this is reality, that this is the way, not a way, the only way, to really be true, to where my focus lies, what I find interesting, what I find helpful. I'm so focused that there's only one thing that matters, it seems, but this one thing is at the same time everything. I'm in the woods on a sacred site, a sacred place, where this altar is, where I placed it, as I said. Everything is exactly in the right place, because I've made this in my mind, because I have manifested it, because I have made it so, because I've made it true. And I'm young but very wise, and actually I know this. The lessons that I will learn and the things that the world will teach me all come from me, as it is tomorrow's promise, future's promise, that is coming into being. Behind me, these beautiful sacred trees. The sky is yellow. There are high mountains. I'm here because I want to be and I need to be, and it's the same thing. I'm here because I must do this. The trees are as much of the sky as they are of the earth. The branches grow up to heaven, and the roots grow down deep. And there's that balance. There's that balance of as above, so below. There's the understanding that if we are grounded and understand the earth and the material realm, and this place, this time that we have in this physical body, that is the same as being connected to above. Now, everything I'm wearing and I have on my body has weight, is heavy, but it's because it's powerful and it's there for a reason. It's all pulling me towards this sacred spot in the woods. I know of this place because I've made this place. I've made it somewhere in my mind, somewhere it started to exist, and then I traveled here, and here I am. The sounds are quiet because it's the type of quiet that means everything else is far away. And I'm here, and it's kind of a secret. I'm not hiding it from anyone because I'm unapologetic in my path. But I also didn't tell anyone because I don't need to explain myself. I'm doing this for me, and that is exactly the way that it is supposed to be. I'm at this sacred site, at this sort of precipice, which just appeared in front of my feet, because I'm standing on solid ground, yet this ground is showing me the insides of the earth. I'm not seeing hot lava or stones, I'm not seeing fire, I'm seeing light. Pure energy. It's as if I'm looking down into a well of earth and seeing heaven above, yet it's below. This is Malkuth, right? Kether below. Looking into this light, looking into this miracle, I feel as if I am crowned and blessed with the force of life. I am an individual, but I'm a part of everything and everything is a part of me. I understand that I'm standing here at this very spot. This spot that other people cannot find or other beings cannot find. And if they would probably just walk by as if it's nothing special. It's a blessing to understand this connection, this truth, this clear light, which is leading the way. Now this stuff in my right hand, I can move it. And the light that is coming out of the crystal spews even more light. There's light into the light. It's as if I'm actually creating the shadow of the trees, because the light comes from below and it illuminates my face, my belly, my breasts, the disc I'm holding, my horns on my head. It illuminates the trees behind me. And with that light from that staff, I'm giving it what it needs. I'm giving it the balance. I'm giving it the shadows of the trees, the shadows of the disc, the shadows of my body, my face, the shadows of my presence. Since I am here above looking downwards, I should also be downwards looking up. And here I am, beautiful, powerful, real, flesh and blood. These trees are me because I am the one who put them there. I understand that the mountain behind me is like an aura. I understand that the smoke in the background, the cloud, are my thoughts. I understand that the sun might just be my sun. I'm not a human being. I am human power. I'm still drawing into this light. The light is coming straight from the earth. It's perhaps a crack in the earth or a type of natural well. It's blinding, but it's beautiful, and I'm drawing with my staff, drawing what is above the ground. By doing so, I'm also transforming myself. It's not just about following the path that is given me. It's not just about what I want is what I need, what I must do. Why am I drawing this? Why am I making myself different? Because that's exactly what needed to happen at this very moment. I can only learn. That's the end of that sentence. I can only learn. But I am so real, true, and honest in who I am in this very moment. There's no denying my greatness. There's no denying my presence, my importance. Therefore, there's no denying what I must do. Everything I do is for this so-called higher purpose. Might as well be called lower purpose because it's the same. Actually, right now I'm looking at the card upside down since I'm looking down into the ground through her eyes. But I'm also noticing now, even more, the green roots of the trees around me. The trees hugging me, loving me, being a part of me. It's like they are my hair or my arms or the family members pushing me in the right direction. The roots. The green roots reach up to the full manifestation of what then again will grow towards the sun. This is a sacred truth. This is a sacred sight. And this is a sacred act. I honor everything. Breathing deep, this light finally fills me. It feels like very strong tingling. The soles of my feet, and it grows up through my legs, my belly, my chest, my fingertips, my arms, my shoulders, my head, all the way to the tip of the horns that I wear on my head. I am light. I have blessed myself in a way. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in the trees. There's no doubt in that altar. There's no doubt in the earth cracking open in front of me at my command. There's no doubt in every step I make. I'm looking into the future and making it at the same time. Everything in its own time, everything on its own pace. Everything is exactly as it should be, for everything to exactly fulfill its purpose. I'm here, I'm a princess, I am royalty, but I didn't need a crown to understand this. This is a force that is pushing me through life. I am a single grain of salt, and at the same time I am the entire universe. My eyes are light because they actually show the way. There's that wisdom in me knowing that with every step I'll come closer to exactly where I need to go. Trust that every tree branch grows in the direction it's supposed to go. Trust that every beam of light highlights exactly what it's supposed to show. It's a very grounding energy as well as very high, filled with light. This is my body and this is my energy. We can never go back. It's always forwards we go. What smells would be here? Actually, honey came to mind, which is awfully sweet for this card, but there's something there, right? Nectar, the working bee, the queen, and this honey is merging with the smell of earth that has moved, trees that have not. She is nature, and she is life, and she is potential, the ruler of self, the ruler of all. The lines in the card actually become a flower that is opened. The path opens where she walks. That is the uncovering of secrets, the uncovering of knowledge, the uncovering of truth. And at the same time, that's also where she begins. Everything opens and becomes clear. Quite literally, the light. Everything opens and becomes clear, and this light fills her. Writing the book is the same as reading it in the end. In order to write it, one needs to read it. Meaning, if you want to have any say on what your life is and which direction it's going in, you need to be open to it, be open to life, be open to everything. Be open of the wisdom of the earth. Your body is wisdom. The birth of the child hasn't happened yet because that is not what this very moment is. It's not exactly what it's about. It's about the promise of the future. And valuing that is strong because it's not human hope. I feel that it's a law. The law of the earth and the trees and the matter is yours. Do not fear it, birth it. She thanks me, I thank her. She stays and I leave, a human goddess. I step back through the borders of the card and am back. That took me a while to properly do since my SD card was full, so I had to stop, put it on my laptop, and then get back into the card. It was okay, but I think maybe something more would have happened if it would have been a continuous thing. It's just that these types of videos take time, I guess. Everybody, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you went there with me, just as you did with the Queen of Cups card. I will link it below and then also put one of those cards at the end of the video so you can just easily click that. I also wanted to mention I have noticed that many of you watching aren't subscribed, and it would actually be great to have you on board so you know when my next video is up and we can expand this community I've got going on here. Just see if that's something you want to do. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.